In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA happening on March 25th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana Pacers versus Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks will play host to the Indiana Pacers Saturday evening as playoff seeding weighs in the balance. Atlanta currently sits 8th in the East with a 1-game lead on the 9th position. Indiana is on the cusp, sitting 11th, and needs to make up 1.5 games to reach the play-in. The Hawks have won 5 of the last 6, including the last contest in Indiana, where Atlanta escaped with a 2-point win. Looking at the betting trends, the Pacers are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The Hawks are 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 games, playing on 2 days rest, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 Saturday games. Head-to-head, the over is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings in Atlanta, and the over is 9-1 in the last 10 meetings overall. The Pacers are shorthanded again as Chris Duarte is still out, while the Hawks are keeping eyes on DeAndre Hunter and Trae Young, who are both listed as questionable for this one. The Pacers got blown out by the Celtics last night, despite hanging with them for most of the contest, and I'm expecting a similar result in this one as they are playing their second game of a back-to-back set. The Hawks haven't played since Wednesday, and I think they take care of business here if Young is able to suit up. So the Atlanta Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. More turnovers will equate to easier buckets for the Hawks, who are 4th in the league in points scored. I'm predicting a fast-paced game between these squads, which rank in the top 10 in pace. Without Halliburton, Indiana will spread the ball around and look to expose the Hawks' 3-point defense, as it did against the Raptors. Atlanta is comfortable competing in higher-scoring games. The over is 41-32 overall in its games this season. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets versus Miami Heat. A pair of Eastern Conference teams fighting for a guaranteed playoff spot in the field take the floor in search of a victory in South Beach. The Brooklyn Nets are on the road as they make the trip to face the Miami Heat Saturday evening. Brooklyn wilted down the stretch as they were beaten 116-114 by Cleveland at home Thursday night, though they did cover the line as a 3.5-point underdog. Miami took down the Knicks 127-120 at home Wednesday night, covering the line as a 2-point favorite. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Heat own a 78-57 advantage, but the Nets have won the last 3 meetings, with 2 coming this season. That includes a 116-105 home win in the most recent matchup on February 15th. Looking at the betting trends, the Nets are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 road games, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Heat are 4-9 against the spread in their last 13 home games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, and 7-15 against the spread in their last 22 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 6-2 in the last 8 meetings overall, and the under is 8-3 in the last 11 meetings in Miami. The Brooklyn Nets will again be missing Seth Curry, while the Heat are keeping eyes on Caleb Martin and Kyle Lowry, who are both questionable here. These 2 teams are headed in opposite directions, and the Nets enter this one having lost 5 in a row. Miami has stark home-road splits, with a 15-21 record on the road but a 25-13 one at home. Brooklyn doesn't have much to be excited about outside of Mikal Bridges right now, and while the Heat are starting to pick up steam with wins in 7 of their past 10, Miami has zoomed past the Nets in the standings, and they aren't about to relinquish their grip on the 6th seed here. The Nets could be a bit demoralized following their heartbreaking loss to the Cavs, where they blew a late lead, and if there's any team that will be ready to pounce, it's Miami. The Brooklyn Nets continue to head in the wrong direction, and that includes losing their last 5 games by an average of 7 points. The Miami Heat are quietly playing their best ball of the season over these last 2 weeks, and their offensive numbers have improved dramatically. Also, the Heat needs to take advantage of these games if they're going to keep improving their potential playoff seed. The Nets are struggling for form at the moment, and their confidence took another hit after dropping 2 in a row to the Cavaliers, so I'm sticking with the more reliable Heat, who have quietly been playing some of their best basketball of the season. So the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Obviously, with the trades they made, Brooklyn's offensive ceiling got a lot lower. Bridges has been great, but the team's next 2 top scorers right now are Spencer Dinwiddie and Cam Johnson. Dinwiddie is shooting below 30% from deep since he was acquired, and Johnson's shooting numbers have also dipped significantly. Miami plays in a ton of ugly games, and they embrace it as part of their identity. They are giving up only 110 points per game, which is the second best mark in the NBA. Brooklyn, on the other hand, has failed to crack 110 in 4 of their past 5 games. Miami has the physicality required to match up with the Nets' wings, and this one has defensive struggle written all over it. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks versus Denver Nuggets. The Milwaukee Bucks, leading the Eastern Conference, continue a West Coast trip as they head to Denver to take on the Western Conference leading Nuggets. The Bucks will be playing the second game of a back-to-back and are in line to end with the best record in the NBA. Denver has a 3-game cushion in the loss column over Memphis in the Western Conference for the top spot and home court advantage throughout the Western Conference playoffs. Looking at the betting trends, the Bucks are 11-1 against the spread in their last 12 road games, 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 games playing on 0 days rest, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record. The Nuggets are 15-6 against the spread in their last 21 home games, 10-4 against the spread in their last 14 games against a team with a winning record, and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 7-1 in the last 8 meetings in Denver. The Bucks are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Bucks are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Denver. The Bucks will again be shorthanded as K.A. Tris Middleton is still out, while the Nuggets are still without Colin Gillespie. The Bucks have continued to run through teams on a nightly basis, and they will be full of confidence after demolishing the informed Jazz last night. The Nuggets look to have moved on from their slump with 3 wins in their last 4 games, and they should be well rested as they haven't played since Wednesday. It's hard to split these 2 squads at the moment, as the Bucks are 11-1 against the spread in their last 12 road games, while the Nuggets are 15-6 against the spread in their last 21 home games. You can make an argument for either side here, but I'm leaning towards the Bucks to stay hot with another win here. So the Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Denver has gone under the total in 4 straight games. Milwaukee has also gone under the total in 3 of its last 4 games as well. The first matchup went well under the total between these 2 teams. Denver plays at a slow pace, ranking 21st in the NBA in pace of play. I expect Denver to keep the pace slow and, in turn, the game total down as well. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.